Hi, welcome back to my channel. So in this second part of the Keycloak setup series, we will continue where we left it off. So we've done the backend, we've set up a couple users for the backend, we've created a client for the backend. Now we're gonna move on and create a client for the front end and do all the setup and whatever is necessary. So stay tuned, get the details inside our front end, and we can head off to services and Keycloak and this one, and it gives us the details for the front end. So we want to copy this one, right? I want to create a new client. So we got the backend. Let's create a new client called this one, Ocean backend, no, front end client. Ocean front end client. I think we leave the rest of it as it is, but we want a standard flow, nothing else, so just leave it as it is. Go, and then we're gonna add the details here. I don't think we need to worry about that. This one and that one. This one, the most important thing is the direct and the logout. This one, I think I use it as home, and well, this is supposed to be the home, but either way it doesn't matter, because the way we're gonna do, we will direct it either way as home, so it doesn't really matter. And see how we don't get any credentials here, because we are not using the settings that we need that one for, and we don't need the credential bit for the front end, so we'll just save. So that's our client ID that we're gonna be using. So saved. Right, there was something else that we are going to do, and that will be to set up attributes for the users. So let's take a look at the RAM settings, those endpoints. Let's see if we can make it prettier. And user endpoints, don't know if we can get register here. Backend, back channel, that token endpoint. Okay, but in the Keycloak, I wanted to just jump into where we need to register, and then we can do that way, but it's not showing, so that's fine. First thing we want to take a look at is that if we go into the RAM settings, we can access the user profile. At the moment, the user profile is just username, email, first name, last name. Obviously there's password there, but we need attributes. So if we create some attributes, let's create a group of attributes. The group of attributes we want is address. This is for addresses in the, when we display when the user registers, they can register the address as well. Let's see, let me just make this capital, right? So we got a group of address, and then we go into attributes. We want okay, we definitely need country. We definitely need country, and assign it to address. Allow the user and admin to edit it. Do I allow the, yeah, we got the address there. We want address line 1, address, or we can say street name, first line address, first line address, second line address, and all that stuff. Attach it to address. Can it be edit permission? Yeah, means the user or oh. I use both this thing and first line address. I use both Mac and this thing, and sometimes I get problems doing this, so let's hope this works. Alright, so you go first line address, which is how it is displayed to the user. Let's edit this one, country. Let's do state, because in some countries we have state address, and the display name is state. Make the user, I'm not quite sure what they mean by that, but so we go first line, second line address, postcode. So second line address, say second line address, take it add to the, they can edit. Let's do a third line just in case. Because some people have long addresses. We want that one, and then the display is third line address. I need to update my thing so that my test, so that it corresponds to these attributes. So we go first line, second line, we go state, third line, and then we want postcode. We got country, postcode, POST, postcode. That's the address, that the postcode of that address is basically that. I want to drag this down. See, I think we can drag it down. That's good. Country before, then let's drag the second line. That's good. So this is how we want it. We want the third one here. Then if they have a state, then country and postcode. That's beautiful. Right, I think we got all the attributes that we want. We've covered groups, we've got the users, we've assigned what the user role is for, we've assigned the role mapping, which is good. So I think we've got everything we need, including the two clients. We got the front end and the back end clients. So I think we are in good shape. Yeah, let's now take a look at how we can now get the application started again and start going back to where we left off.